This pedo chef poisoned his entire restaurant.
Food contamination
this guy?
incidents are getting out of control.
Wait, is it him?
You've got Cyclospora lettuce causing explosive diarrhea and norovirus-infested slop sending people to the hospital. But it gets worse. Alongside this, you have the rise of truly heinous biohazards and poisonings that are intentionally caused by food industry employees to hurt customers, usually performed as acts of revenge or to create panics. The criminal instances of food tampering that I researched in this video genuinely made me sick, and thankfully, people are now going to prison for this behavior. From pedophile kitchen chefs inserting genitals into seafood dishes, to Mexican restaurant employees lacing salsa with agricultural pesticides, and rat poison used as a pizza topping, these are the
rat poison used as a pizza topping. Twin, what the hell?
Industry's worst intentionally caused contamination events.
Fox 4 obtained new court documents today accusing a part-time employee of urinating in and rubbing food on his body.
Nigga, what? Right, what the hell, gang? Twin.
An employee of urinating in and rubbing food on his body.
Urinating in the food and rubbing it on his... Twin, what you doing a nigga pee on your food? Bro, what the fuck? A nigga peed on your food. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga gotta die. So a nigga pee on your fucking food? Bro, what?
The steakhouse snuff videos. In the Kansas City metro area exists a regional
That's Kansas City?
Midwest culinary brand.
What?
The Hereford House. A premium steakhouse renowned for its aged hand-cut steaks, traditional rustic steakhouse.
Hey, how y'all like y'all steak, bro? Be honest. How y'all like y'all steak?
Two Hereford House restaurants exist currently,
but
there used to be a third, up until very recently. So what happened? Only one of the most disturbing contamination events in American history.
Yeah, she does look nice. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
You may want to listen to what we have to say on this.
Yeah, a now fired employee has been charged with a felony accused of intentionally contaminating the food.
The start of this sickening saga begins at the Hereford House location
Wait, so
at
twin,
5001.
Wait, so twin, like, what do you think I mean, well, Ray, like, what you kind of said is, like, one of the main causes, right? Like, usually these niggas do this weird shit because maybe they got into it with the customer or whatever. But, like, other than that, why would somebody genuinely do this, though? Like, no, literally, though, right? I mean, like, Ray, like, I mean, they get into it with the customer, I mean, I guess. But, like, other than that, why would you do that?
Town Center Drive in Leawood, Kansas. Walking in here, you'd expect nothing but quality food and stellar customer service. The employees here were serious when it came to visitor satisfaction. Well, most of them were. Meet 21-year-old Jace Christian Hansen. In April of 2025, this guy was hired on as a part-time cook at the Hereford House. Jace was unremarkable as an employee, but seemingly did his job. Co-workers and customers had no real issues with him.
Fair.
At least yet. When other staff wasn't
around, sushi getting rolled up?
Had no real issues with him.
That's sushi, twin?
At least yet. When other staff wasn't around, this guy was up
to that's what I'm saying. It gotta be like a reasoning, bro.
Shit. Over a period of weeks, Jace, when alone, was contaminating food being served to customers in truly vile ways. The man urinated in food prep bins and filled up pickle jars with his piss. I mean, who's gonna know, right? He spat in customers' food and hawked loogies into meals meant for customers. With his dirty work shoes, he stomped and trampled on entrees before plating them and serving to people. And at his worst, bro was dipping his genitals and bare ass cheeks into plates of seafood.
So the nigga was dipping his balls in his ass and nigga seafood and shit. Bro, at that point, bro, just quit the job then, gang. Like, yo, what's going on with you, man? Just quit the job.
Customers
just quit the job.
Meals not detecting anything fishy at all. As I mentioned previously, Jace performed these contaminations at strategic times when other workers wouldn't be around to see. And customers didn't seem to...
Never eating out again. Nah, y'all ain't gonna race it. Twin, bro, like, do y'all ever think this deeply, though, when you going out to eat and shit like, right? Like, bro, twin, niggas really doing this shit, though, gang.
Catch on either. I mean, their guard is down. Who is expecting a penis-contaminated
seafood
platter at an upper-scale prime steakhouse? I mean, that's something you keep.
And y'all like seafood, by the way, or not? Y'all with seafood?
So with that being said, if Jace was so sneaky and successful at contaminating food, how did he end up getting caught and making it in this video? And of course, why was he doing this in the first place?
Literally, that's what I'm asking.
Around the time of Jace's employment
at
Hereford House,
sometimes, but
an anonymous internet user going by the pseudonym Vandalizer began posting videos to an online shock site. And these videos showcased
What?
truly horrific acts of food
Wait, so he posted-
contamination being committed inside of a restaurant kitchen. The vandalizer's face was hidden. Vandalizers showed themselves pissing in pickle jars, stomping on customer meals, hawking loogies into steaks,
Bro.
and slapping their dick and balls on seafood plates.
Dude.
Hey, wait, why does that sound so familiar?
Yeah.
Yes, not
It was-
only was Jace contaminating food,
So he was posting
he was
it.
also filming said contaminations and publishing them anonymously online, thinking that they'd never get traced back to him.
Yeah, this guy's a weird kink and is just an idiot. So right, not only is he doing this, but he's like recording it, he's like posting it to socials. Yeah, yo, Chaz, he did. Are we serious? I'll eat seafood, but my mom gotta make it. Otherwise, you don't want it. Lavish kind of said the same thing. She said only at home. Twin, dick and balls in somebody's food, gang. Not gonna lie. The seafood shit, I rock with seafood. Not like, I ain't gonna lie, it's not my favorite though. Like, I say this all the time. This is probably crazy to y'all. If there's like burgers and fries or seafood, I'm taking burgers and fries. Like, I grew up. My pop's from Florida, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Florida, but I lived here most of my life. So like he would make all that shit. And like it just got annoying to me. My sister didn't love it. I had it too much. Like I don't care about it no more, bro. So
How naive.
I don't really
You
care for
see,
seafood.
My friend, the
I don't
internet
really eat it
and
that
its
much.
users are dynamic specimens, and you'd be surprised to find that even folks on degenerate shock websites have some reverence of ethics. And
Now, that's
they do
fair,
get
though.
a bit pissed off when they see some maniac potentially poisoning innocent restaurant customers' food for seemingly nothing more than online attention. And so
That's
the
fucking disgusting.
vandalizers' videos were submitted
Well,
to the FBI.
Wait, hold on, wait. I had to allow Lavish's thing, Chad. She moving like you, twin. It didn't get sent through. I have a killer nigga about that shit, cause no way in GTA. Okay, not in GTA. Okay, I feel that.
As a
Now that's fair.
After receiving
Fair.
said tip, the feds took a look at the vandalizer's roster of content, and after resisting the urge to vomit, they pulled the account's IP address and an associated phone number, which in turn
Cooked his
revealed
ass.
the identity of the person behind it.
Cooked his ass.
21-year-old Jace Christian Hansen in Leawood,
That nigga's
Kansas.
21, right?
The feds informed the local Leawood police about what was going on, letting them know that they had a rogue restaurant contaminator on the loose. The question was, though, what kitchen was he in? Local
shit.
law enforcement worked quickly to try to find out where this guy worked and put an end to the madness. Using the phone number they got from the FBI, police managed to ping its location, the
Cook this
parking
shit.
lot of the Hereford House in Leawood. Police thought it wise to investigate the restaurant and attempt to establish it as the site of the contamination and more concisely link Jace to the activity. So they went on a little lunch run. Once detectives arrived at the Hereford House, they spoke with the manager and head chef, showing them still images from the vandalizer videos. The head chef was mortified. He
Bro.
almost immediately recognized the sauce that was being contaminated in the pictures. That sauce being a special au jus sauce that they used specifically at their restaurant. Cops had found the right place, and their suspect was just a room over. After seeing the horrifying stuff from the vandalizer account, management went and grabbed Jace, who was in the middle of
LaFoyer's-
working a shift. Looking at him for a matter of seconds, detectives knew this was the guy behind all of this. He was wearing the same exact shoes that were
True, right?
observed in at least 3
This like some random Kansas City shit, huh? Like, bro, what goes on in Kansas City? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I read it, bro. This make a nigga really think though, right? Like, bro, twin, you going out to eat, bro? You gotta be careful. Like, how do you know?
of the video.
You know what I mean?
thumbnails. When asked about the
Niggas just trying to go out to eat,
contaminations,
have a nice
Jace
time.
confessed almost instantly, purportedly saying, quote, "I'll just be straight up, yeah, just been doing stupid shit," unquote.
Like what?
And Jace would speculate that he had probably contaminated food more than 20 separate times. Jace initially told police during this impromptu interview that he started doing this simply out of boredom, essentially telling them that putting his penis in seafood was the only way to make his job bearable. But when
What?
they pressed a bit more, the story changed some, with Jace claiming that he had been in contact with gay men online who he had met using dating apps like Grindr, and that they would submit requests for him to create the videos, which he would happily oblige in doing.
Nigga, what? Hold on, Ray. Hold on. So we're going off track now. Ray, we're going off track now. Hold on. So, gang, he started off by saying he's just doing that shit because, like, he just be doing stupid shit. Feel me? Which is dumb as hell. You know, he's like, it helps him get through the workday. Now he's saying that there's gay niggas online paying him basically to make these videos and shit. They get a kink out of him seeing him put his dick and balls on food. Okay, bro. All right.
Apparently, his last contamination was just 2 days prior to the cops coming on April 23rd,
All right,
2024. And on this instance, he allegedly stuck lettuce
Nigga Ray said he making that bag on Grinder. All right, tell
down
him,
his
yo,
pants
bro.
and pressed
That's what
it
you thinking
against
about,
his
gang?
penis before returning that to a storage tray. Think we might have just found the cyclospora outbreak origin, guys.
This dude put salads and lettuce down his nutsack pants?
An affidavit from police about this incident also explicitly highlighted how Jace had knowledge that people were most definitely consuming the food he was defiling. Quote,
Like what?
Hansen acknowledged that while he was not sure how much contaminated food was served to customers, he is sure that food products that he contaminated in various ways were served and consumed by unexpected customers, unquote. Considering the guy is here in the restaurant confessing dead to rights that he did all the crazy shit in those videos, it should come at no surprise that Jace was arrested almost immediately after this interview.
I mean,
that day on April 25th at 2 p.m., Jace was
I hope so.
arrested and booked into the Johnson County Jail.
There was bodily fluids placed on the food, and by virtue of that, we're asking the public to reach out to us so we can see the extent of the damage that was done.
He should get some food poisoning, and he can feel like the people who ended up getting sick felt.
You
I
tell
would
him.
continue to go there. I've been there for years.
Hey, yo, what the?
I don't know about all that though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. All right, bet, love. Yo, Ray, I don't know about all that though, right? Hey, Auntie, I don't know about all that, Auntie. She told me she gonna continue to go there. Hey, Ray, I don't know. So, Ray, I wonder when something like this happens, what happens to the victims? Like, what happens to the people that, like, you know what I mean? Like, what happens? Like, do they get anything, or like, nah? Like, is it just like?
How would you like a fine piece of boo-boo burger? How would you like a sperm shrimp
Nah,
salad?
yeah, facts.
How would
Like,
you like a shit sandwich? Come right to the Hereford house and you can get the finest boo-boo food served to you by
yo,
Jace
Uncat trolling.
Hansen.
Officials were
Yeah.
requesting that any customer who ate
Wait.
at Hereford House between March 26th and April 25th of 2024
Wait.
experienced health issues to contact the Leawood Police Department, suggesting that they could have been victims of a crime. Pretty fucking ominous, right? And very quickly, the police department was inundated with constant calls and emails, fielding nearly 400 poisoning complaints,
Yeah.
and they conducted close to 130 interviews with concerned customers. The community was in shambles, and Jace would have to come
Dude.
reckon with his disgusting proclivities in ways you may or may not expect. The original charges set against Jace were predictable. All were related to felony food contamination. But after a forensic investigation was completed on Jace's personal electronics, it turns out he was also a massive pedophile.
Oh, great.
During a search of his devices,
thing on top of
detectives
another one,
uncovered
yeah.
material exponentially more depraved than food contamination snuff films. Leawood authorities recovered a number of CSAM videos and images, along with telegram messages indicating that Jace wanted to commit the crimes against children seen in these videos himself someday. Quote,
What?
I really want this life, honestly. It's the only thing I live for, working so I can hopefully do as much damage as I can someday, unquote. Detective Jack Bond of the Leawood Police Department would go on to describe the CSAM and Jace's possession as, quote, the most brutal and violent child sexual abuse material that I've ever seen, unquote. A psychologist involved in the case would later describe the videos that Jace had in his possession as some of the cruelest and most disturbing material imaginable, commenting that on a scale of
Literally,
1
bro.
to 10, it was a 10 in
Literally,
terms
yeah,
of just
literally,
how
yeah.
sickening. The absolute worst acts imaginable. As a result of these harrowing findings, in June of 2020,
Not gonna lie, this nigga up there with EDP though. I'm keeping it buck. Nigga gotta die, bro. I'm sorry. He up there with EDP. In GTA. Yo, like something, like, you feel me, Chaz? Like, bro, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas like this, bro, like, that's disgusting, yo. Niggas like this is like, they don't even deserve to be here and shit. Yo, not only you doing that on people's food, but you like, little kid, like, bro, what?
24, 10
They're
felony
scared, right?
counts
Like,
of
this nigga's
sexual
sick, gang. Like,
exploitation
what?
of a child were added to his rap sheet. A year later, on July 3rd, 2025, Jace would plead guilty to a whopping 33 felony counts, 22 of which were counts of criminal threat, 1 count of criminal damage over $25,000, and 10 child exploitation charges. There was no plea deal here. Jace had actually pled guilty to every single charge laid in front of him. As a result of his vile crimes against both food and children, on October 9th, 2025, a Johnson County judge would sentence Jace Andrew Hansen to the maximum sentence available for his crimes under the law.
Bang.
11 years and 4 months in prison.
That's it?
And that's where this monstrous individual stews
Ray,
today.
that's it?
As for the Hereford House restaurant, the laboratory that Jace used for his repulsive creations, it never recovered from the public relations and food safety nightmare created by their former employee. On August 3rd, 2024, less than a month after
Wait,
him being
what?
arrested, the company said in a statement, quote, "As financial strains caused by recent
why
events
put it out in the
continue,
church, twin?
we have made the very difficult decision to close the Hereford House in Leawood."
Oh, they
unquote.
closed it. So they closed it. Damn. I mean, wait, this low-key fair though, bro. This low-key fair though. Not gonna lie, bro. After some shit like this, niggas gotta close. Right? It's no going back. I'm gonna be honest. There's literally no going back to this. Bro, I'm gonna be real. If something like this happened, right, and they stayed open and niggas continue to like eat there and shit, we gotta have a conversation. Bro, there's no way in hell I'm eating anywhere that I heard that niggas used to shit in their food and piss in their food and shit. Watch out.
This was
Not
the
happening.
first closure in
You
the
gotta close, Gary.
steakhouse's history.
But you gotta
At
close,
the time of the Hereford House's closure, 13 civil lawsuits had been opened against the restaurant from former customers. The outcome of these, I'm unsure of. Needless to say, this
You
has
still-
been
oh
a
my God.
costly situation.
You still
for
talking
them.
with some
For
shit?
some time, the old Hereford building sat completely empty with no signs of activity, haunted by the foul deeds of the vandalizer. However, recently it appears the property
Nah,
has
literally,
been
Ray.
acquired by
Just throw me the
Brookside,
Arby's, gang.
a restaurant based in Kansas
Throw me
City.
the Arby's,
and there
gang.
seems to be plans to renovate the entire steakhouse into an open sports bar-like setting. All I can say is background check the fuck out of your applicants. And yeah, security cameras are going into the kitchens at all times.
Facts.
Yeah, we've discussed some truly unfortunate happenings thus far, but I want you at home to know that there's always something you can do if somebody does you dirty. Imagine this. It's a hard day at work, you get some fast food for lunch, take a bite into the burger, and well, you just bit into a sharp object and you're bleeding. That's not good.
Yo!
You could just ignore it and finish your shift, or you could do
Dude!
something about
Is he
the
okay?
personal injury case you
Wait, is he okay?
just stumbled into. There's
Wait.
a reason lunch breaks shouldn't end in the emergency room, just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They're operating in all 50 states, and they've got...
Are you dead ass, bro? Are you fucking dead ass, bro? Alright. Bro, he did all, bro, right, he faked all that and did all that for Morgan & Morgan. All right, bro, whatever. Twin, they might be paying. I ain't even going, you feel me? Hey, they ain't sponsored me yet, so all right, bro, I'm gonna shut up. Yo, okay, so I'm just noticing this video is like 3 in 1, kind of. So, like, the title of the video was this first guy. There's, like, a different guy named Rat Poison Ricky, and there's, like, somebody else. Arby's. Oh, God, you're right, you were just you're right, you were just talking about Arby's. All right, look, we don't have to watch the other two if y'all don't want to. But if you guys want to watch another one, we can. But, like, if y'all want to, like, it's up to y'all. Hey, also, like, I mean, Lavish, like, if you still want to send us on, you can. If not, we can wait until tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you feel me? It's not a big deal. You can wait until tomorrow. You can send us on tomorrow if you want. Like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going anywhere. Shit like that, you know? Well, I guess, you're gonna send 10 songs tomorrow. Please don't do that. Yeah, just did not do that. I guess I'll watch Rat Poison Ricky. Fuck it, why not? I mean, I'm not doing shit else.
The poisoned pizza incident.
Not pizza, though, Ray.
Is accused of putting
Ray, not pizza. Ray, this is a tough. Yeah, this is a tough topic for me. Ray, not pizza, twin. Not pizza, twin. Hey, before we talk about this though, before we get into this, what's your favorite pizza spot though? And see, it might vary because Ray in the Shy, Lavish at the crib, Chaz in the A. What's your Skip? What do you mean Skip? Ray, you don't like pizza? What's your favorite pizza spot? I got Chaz. For me, I actually don't know. I'm basically you just get Domino's. I want to say that's what my sister get too. I actually don't know, but like, I don't know. I'm asking y'all because I don't think I can answer this one. You don't want to watch this segment? Yo, Ray, we gotta watch it, twin. We gotta watch it, bro. Ray, this is food awareness, bro.
Not only shut down, but
food awareness
is gone.
It's the summer of 2018. Location: Primo Pizza and Italian Eatery in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Primo's is your typical old school pizza joint.
Scheiße.
A place where you can get takeout.
Skipped it. Wait, I actually don't want to see this one.
Also, you can sit down inside at a wooden booth and enjoy your pie like old school Pizza Hut.
Scheiße.
It's a charming spot, but Beneath this tranquil and cozy veneer of nostalgic 1970s
God.
American Italian cafe decor was a workplace in turmoil. Meet 59-year-old Ricky Lee Adami.
Oh, no,
Ricky
no,
was
no.
a troublesome primo employee with a
Oh, no.
criminal rap sheet. Arrested previously for multiple breaking and enterings and also for the burning of a public building. The
What?
guy was radioactive if you were a restaurant trying to hire someone.
Bro, he burnt a public building and he works at a restaurant?
But Primo's manager, a
No, I love you guys.
man named Gural Beiser, being the nice guy that he was, he gave Ricky a chance and hired him on. That decision would
Well, Ray, they said
soon
this is in
prove
North
to be
Carolina?
an enormous mistake. In
Whoa,
short
it's a little
time,
close,
Ricky
right?
proved to be totally unhinged, constantly starting quarrels with co-workers, and he maintained a horrible attitude when on the clock, like he just didn't want to be there. And the guy would take criticism from absolutely nobody. This naturally resulted in him being confronted by manager Gural. Like, hey, Ricky, just stop being such an asshole. I'm not trying to fire you, but can you just get along with everyone? You know, well, it seems Ricky went on to take this light reprimanding personally. Shortly after, on June 1st, 2018, manager Gural was in the kitchen preparing a pizza for a customer. But while in the process of scattering shredded mozzarella over the pie,
What did he do?
he noticed something bizarre.
What?
Mixed in the cheese bin were a number of what the manager describes as brown wooden-looking pellets and
no.
stick-like objects.
Oh, no, oh, no.
Super weird.
Oh,
He
no.
immediately stops what he's
Twin,
doing
oh, no,
and
oh, no,
checks
oh,
the
no.
other tubs of cheese
Oh,
around
no, twin.
and finds 3 other bins that had this same mystery wooden-like pellet in it.
Dude.
This was obviously something intentional, so he calls the store owner and tips him off about the weird findings.
Dude.
And together they perform a emergency review of the store surveillance footage. And what did they find?
Oh,
well,
God.
none other than old pissed off Ricky Adami shredding mozzarella at the cheese shredding machine. And while doing so, he's intermittently reaching into his pocket and throwing pellets of rat poison in
Bruh.
along with the cheese, producing the toxic bins in question.
Twin.
Upon reviewing the footage, the manager and store owner looked at each other simultaneously and shit themselves. After doing that, they sprinted to the kitchen and threw away the cheese bins and thousands of dollars worth of other products out of caution that they could have been poisoned by Ricky, and they ceased operations for the day. Then, of course, there's the inevitable confrontation with rat poison Ricky himself. The details of exactly how this went down are murky, but apparently it ends with Ricky storming out and threatening to come back to the restaurant and shoot it up. In light of
Yo!
the threats and apparent lacing of the food with poison, the manager and owner notified the Fayetteville police. Upon review of evidence, Ricky was arrested a couple days later on June 6th. He was charged with distributing food containing noxious or deleterious material and was held on a $100,000 bond, which was raised to $500,000 after it was learned he had made a death threat. While it was clear Ricky did this because he was simply pissed off at the management of the store, there might have been something else that tipped him over the edge on that day.
But it's like, yeah, but that takes it back to Ray, what we just saying. It's like, I mean, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I don't want to say I get it, because I don't. Because, like, gang, there's nothing, you're telling me there's something that can make you that mad, twin, that you want to put rat poisoning in someone else's food, twin, and, like, kill people because of something that made you bad at the job or something, twin, at the J? Bro, you tell me something might happen at the J and it makes you might want to, like, you feel me? Like, you're just sick. Like, there's nothing, like, bro, like, twin, like, I feel you might not have the best day, you might not have the best shift, but when you tell me because you had a bad day at work, you want to poison somebody's food or piss in their food or shit in their shit.
According to reports,
Like, bro,
the
what?
man may have shown up to work on drugs the day of the cheese poisoning. He's already mentally unstable and pissed off, and add
I'll be
the
honest,
drugs
though,
in there, and well,
after
maybe
what they
was
said he
willing
did,
to risk it
bro,
all
he
for
shouldn't have a
the
job
get-back.
anyway, bro.
On May 8th,
At a food
2019,
store.
Ricky Adami would be convicted on a felony charge of distributing food injurious to health, and he was sentenced to the maximum of 1 year and 11 months for this charge.
That's it?
Which I can only imagine would have been much longer if the food actually got served and hurt somebody.
Oh, it didn't
Bro
get
got
served yet.
lucky. So
Oh.
what happened to Primo Pizza after all of this madness? After Ricky's arrest, the health department was called to the scene and inspected the pizzeria. And after their inspection, they gave the establishment the okay to continue on without shutting down.
So, Ray, be honest. Let me ask you something real quick. No, literally. What about, cool question, though. If y'all seen something like this happen, though, like, would y'all pull back up? Like, even if y'all seen, like, after they said that it's safe, you know what I'm saying, the public safety niggas said, like, it's safe, like, you know what I'm saying, it's clean, you know, there's nothing wrong with it anymore and shit. Like, would you push up or not? Nah. Hell nah.
Deputy Health Director and Interim Environmental Health Director Rod Jenkins would say in a statement, quote, Primo Pizza has been deemed safe for food consumption.
I mean, so they're saying it's
restaurant
safe though,
has been
right?
thoroughly inspected. All cooking utensils and other equipment was properly washed and sanitized, unquote. Unfortunately, though, the incident had consequences.
Yeah.
In the coming months, sales dropped by 50%.
Yeah.
And the company was eventually forced to shut its doors about a year later in May of 2019. A Panera Bread now reigns in its stead.
So they replaced that shit with Panera Twin. Damn, man.
In May of 2019.
So I feel bad. I've never had Panera before in my life. Have you? I've never tried. Like, so is that good? I've never had Panera.
A Panera Bread now reigns in its stead, which is pretty ironic.
It is?
Because
Well, what should we
Panera
get? I never had
actually
it, bro.
has a confirmed body on them, like, you know, from that ultra caffeinated charged lemonade that they were selling.
Y'all, I need to see a
ago,
Panera
but
Bread
whatever.
menu. Like, what do they even
Rest
sell?
in peace to Primo Pizza.
I'm looking it up.
Restaurants with interiors like Primo's are becoming increasingly rare, and this pizza place will certainly be missed.